The woman asked someone to climb the roof and count the panels. They counted 90. Not what was quoted, not what was paid for. She took it up legally. And, the installer disappeared from the renewable energy space completely. This is a space where we have honest conversation about renewable energy, not marketing conversations, not sales conversations, but real experiences from the field. This is also where conversations around brands like, what we talked about the last time, Victron, Schneider, and all of those things. And basically, this is where they just naturally fit. I want to talk about procurement, especially in the Nigerian renewable energy space. And let me say this, procurement is one of those, like the most important things, most important part of any solar project. It's also one of the most neglected. Many people in the industry are good engineers. They know how to design systems, wire inverters, size batteries, and make things work. But procurement is a different skill entirely. You can be a brilliant engineer and still make terrible procurement decisions. In Nigeria, procurement is often very informal. A client gives an installer money, and the installer goes to the market to buy equipment. Not everyone is confident dealing with suppliers, brands, or technical specifications. So people take shortcuts. One very common issue is silent downgrading. An installer quotes for a known brand, maybe a specific panel or inverter. And when they get to the market, they see something cheaper. It looks similar, it has a nice label, and it increases their margin. So they quietly switch the product. This happens a lot, and we need to be honest about it. I've seen solar panels that only have a sticker. No serial number, no data sheet, no manufacturer you can trace. The system might work today, but what about 2 years? What about warranty? What about replacements? This is how customers lose trust in solar. One thing I strongly believe is in integrity. If you quote premium products, stand by them. Nobody will fight you for pricing properly. In fact, that's how you value yourself in the industry. And one of these days, I'll just talk about sales and all of these things. But once you've quoted something, you must stick to it. Don't give people fake products. Don't give people what they didn't agree to. Let me share a real experience, that I had in 2018. I was working on a solar project with an installer right beside the house of a well-known, Nigerian celebrity. I won't mention his name. Next door was a very wealthy woman. She doesn't live in Nigeria full-time, but she wanted her house, fully powered, AC running, everything stable. And the installer quoted her for over 100 solar panels, a large inverter, and lithium batteries, which was a big deal at that time. Installation was done, but the woman asked someone to climb the roof and count the panels. They counted 90. Not what was quoted, not what was paid for. She took it up legally. And, the installer disappeared from the renewable energy space completely. The story is not unique. It's not at all. Procurement without integrity always has consequences. Procurement is not just about, buying equipment. You are handling someone's money, trust, and long-term comfort. Another thing I didn't mention was some of the solar panels that he quoted for was not the one that he bought. And that's another issue. When you do it right, you gain peace of mind. When you do it wrong, it always catches up with you. If you are an installer watching this, build a procurement structure. Be honest, be traceable. Stand by your quotes. That's how we grow the industry properly. And this is Real Talk with Solar with Akande. Thank you for watching.